Hey everyone! So I'm going to be doing another video today. Today, the video is kind of just debriefing how the first couple days of school have been for me. So I guess it's like a vlog, just talking, a simple video. I've been in school for about a week, for exactly a week and a half. I started school, like a full day of school on a Wednesday, and then it was the weekend, and then the previous week was my first full week of school, and then now it's Sunday when I'm filming this. So school has been interesting. If you didn't know, in my previous video I said that I was a new kid at my high school, and this was the first year that I was at a, what am I trying to say? That I was at the same high school in grade 8. I went to a different high school, and then I switched over in grade 9 and grade 10. Low-key, I thought of switching schools again, but it didn't happen. So it's the first year that I was at the same high school. That was interesting. And yeah, school hasn't gotten that stressful yet, I'm not gonna lie. Hasn't gotten too bad, too rough. So let's talk about classes. All of my classes have been pretty well. I have the same science teacher as I had last year. I wasn't the greatest fan of him, but I just sucked it up. I didn't want to mess with my schedule because my entire schedule is actually like pretty great, and if it's just one class that's bothering me, I'm not going to switch it all. So science is the only class that I'm kind of like, this is kind of boring, or you know, it isn't the funnest class, but whatever, it's fine. I'm taking photography, which is pretty interesting, and I'm really excited about the class. The only thing is, it's black and white photography, and we're using film, like film cameras, which I do find really cool and really interesting. It just wasn't what I expected from the class. In the description of, like, you know, what the class is gonna be like, they really didn't make that clear. I think, maybe I just don't remember, but either way, it wasn't what I expected, but I'm excited to do it. I'm excited to learn about film and more of like the history of photography and developing photos with like those big machine things. I don't know what to call them. I think it's like a enlarger. I think that's what it's called, an enlarger. And using film and stuff like that. So that's an exciting class. Everything else has been pretty good lately. Another thing that I have to say that I've learned is talk to your teachers. If you have a problem with the class, or you have like something to say to them, or like you would potentially like to have something different happen in the class, or whatever, if you have a problem and a teacher would be the best person to consult, talk to your teachers, because I never really did that in grades 8 and 9, and finally this year I talked to my socials teacher, and I talked to him about how the class kind of just like, it overwhelms me, and I'd rather work on my own, like by my locker or in the library while his class is going on. And he makes notes, and so I can just take those notes or learn the information by myself away from the class, because the class like kind of just like overwhelmed me, bored me, sometimes even annoyed me, not gonna lie. But I talked to my teacher, and he was totally cool with that. So if there's any problem going on in your classrooms or in any class, talk to your teachers, because even if they say no, you wouldn't know that if you didn't ask. So just try, see what happens, and you could literally, he could say yes or approve whatever the heck you're asking. And yeah, so I'm really happy that I get to like work on my own and have that time on my own. And yeah, work on my own, learn on my own. I'm not overwhelmed, it doesn't stress me out, it doesn't give me anxiety. So yeah, I'm really happy that I talked to my teachers. So if you haven't done that and you have a problem, talk to your teachers, because I didn't realize how much it could benefit me. And now that I did that, that's literally what I'm doing to all my teachers, is just talking to them. If I ever have a problem or if I have a question, talk to your teachers, because they can help. And if they don't help, sorry. I'm sorry. Goals for this school year? I don't really know. I really want to join a sport. I was pretty athletic when I was like younger, elementary school kind of ages. And then I kind of stopped once I got into high school. I really want to join something, anything really. I really want to join a sport and at least one club this year. I want to get more involved because I realize how important that is. My friends that go to a different school got really involved last year, and they're like even more involved this year. So I really do think that getting involved is something that I want to focus on, as well as keeping up with grades, because that's always important. Last year I definitely slacked a little bit, also with the added, you know, nervousness or stress that being like new to this school gave me. I was a lot more lenient on myself. So this year I definitely need to pick up the pace, get those good grades rolling again. But other than that, I hope this school year is going to be great. I hope so. I hope that your school year is going to be fantastic. And with these videos, I would title the series, I guess you could say. This is my last video, my back to school series. I know it was pretty short, but just to explain the whole pass it on thing. The first video was pass it on with the basket, so it's kind of whatever. The second video, I kind of mean it with the whole pass it on thing with, you know, if there is a new kid in your school, to pass on this information, to, you know, pass on a smile to them, pass on a hello, your name, whatever. Pass on information and talk to different people. And I guess with this video, I'm saying how my first days of school were. You tell me how your first days of school have been, or even, I know there are people that have started school a lot earlier, but you know, everyone's different. So yeah, how have your first days or couple days or weeks of school been for you? I'd love to know. So yeah, I hope all of you have a great school year, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!